All right, guys, we are live. It is time for the Gundam Wing Double Feature, or sorry, Gundam Double Feature, not just Gundam Wing, Gundam, SD Gundam, and a lot more than that. My name is Mr. Silent Chaos, and to space, every one of us. Let me introduce who's going to be joining us today in the audience and more. We've got Omen here. It's not a bad omen because we actually have 8 people.
Hello.
Awesome. We have the one of the heads, if not the head, of the Outpost FF, which is kind of our media arm of Frosty Fight Club, and I would like to introduce Baron.
Thanks. Howdy.
And this is Baron's Invitational. Instead of one tournament, we said, fuck it, we'll do 2. Because why not? Because Gundam Wing and Gundam Battle Assault are fucking amazing. So today we have an 8-person bracket. We're waiting on other people to check in. And if they don't, I guess I will play in their stead because, you know, why not? Hey, they checked in. Awesome. So we have all 8 people. We're going to get started here at the top of the hour. But just to give you guys an idea of what's going to happen. This is a double elimination tournament. We go all the way up until top 4. Top 4 is going to be right here, semifinals, winners, boop, boop, this one right here. And that'll be first to 3. Everything else is first to 2 until then. We are going to stream everything in winners. All of the losers matches, losers round 1 and round 2 will be streamed off stream. You will be required to report that, so don't worry too much about it. Not going to be hard at all. Going to be a lot of fun. Other than that, we're going to zoom right through this at the top of the hour. This will be random seeding, so you don't know who you're going to face. This is not official. I will not be playing this time. I'm just going to be commentating. So that way we can focus on all of the awesome. And you guys are that awesome. Without you guys, we could not make this happen. So today, what's interesting is Combo Kyo. I just want to make sure you are the same Combo Kyo that actually did the mod of GBA2, correct? And I'm just going to have him. They're currently in our Discord with us here, which is pretty cool. Let me get some more music going on here. Let me just play the whole bloody soundtrack here. There it is. So we have, to kick things off, Gundam Wing Endless Duel. And then in roughly 4 hours, we're going to be moving over to Gundam Battle Assault 2. This one will be on Arcadesia. It's going to be a lot of fun. But we do have some specific rules for that. First to 3 all the way, and then no Dark Gundam, Psycho Gundam, or Epion. So, going to be a lot of fun. But other than that, I say we should just kick back and relax. I think we have time for a warm-up match? Warm-up match. So, let's see, who wants to fight? I would like somebody to fight so we can have a warm-up match and make sure everything is looking good before we get started.
I'm down.
You're down?
Me too.
All right. We're going to do Baron versus Omen here.
Sweet.
Awesome.
All right, guys. First to 2 for me. And we'll make
I'm
it...
gonna pick. I'm gonna pick a canonically correct one, and it is my favorite, the Talkies. My Discord profile pick is, always has been, and most likely will be Zex Marquise from Wing. It's like I'm gonna be piloting his mech. And for anybody out there who like builds Gunpla, I have the master grade kit for the Talkies. It's probably my favorite one.
Nerd. All right, you guys get it on, okay?
Omen, I challenge you.
In attack position.
Let's go.
All right, game 1. This is our exhibition match, our little warm-up for the day. Oh my god, the intro! This intro slaps so stupidly hard. yes, Combo Kyo did do that. Combo, I have a question. Would you like to come hop up and voice with me? If you do, just let me know. And you could type in the actual right here if you want to. Now, you guys don't tell us what happens. I know it's going to be a little delayed due to how NSCS9X and the replay system kind of works. But we're going to do the best we can. All right. Let me get my scoreboard up and going. All right, Zex versus Hero here. I believe that is either... Is that Wing? I know that's Tall Geese versus Wing. Yeah, here we go. All right, Baron on the left side. Keeping distance. And try to send some fireballs out. Trying to read if he's going to jump in. Now, the main crux of this game is there is the health bar, and then there is the actual power gauge below that. That power gauge, it will go up by you doing damage and by you blocking. Now, it goes up to 300, effectively 3 bars of meter. So that's how that goes.
Unironically, that lag though. I'm not gonna blame it.
All right. And that is 1 for Omen so far. They're playing first to 2. Not bad.
Excuse me.
Yeah, please don't die. Wing getting on in there. I'm going for that DP. Didn't quite get it. Got shot out of the air. Using that super jump, that mobility that Zex has. Nice try to 3-piece.
You know what sucks is multiple times I'm trying to pull out the pistol and then it's just like he pulls out the sword. I'm like, what are you doing?
Okay, so that's too low, eh?
That is 2-0. All right, good job. So
Since it's warm up, do you want to go for a third or not allowed?
yeah, we're about to get started with the tournament. So we have our 8 players here. We are going to go ahead and shuffle the bracket. You guys understand that we do random seeding for these unless it's like one of our major tournaments. So I'm going to do this a little bit more, and we have our matchups for today. We're going to go ahead and start the tournament. We're going to call them in order. So we have enough time that we're going to, again, do everything in winners and losers round 3 and round 4. These 4 matches right here will not be on stream. I do apologize, but it is just in sake of time that we can get this done as soon as possible. Remember, first to 2 until we tell you otherwise. Kabokyo versus JM100. If we can get that underway, we would greatly appreciate it. On deck is going to be Lady of Creation versus Baron. So be ready for that match immediately, okay? So when this one's done, you're going to start that one immediately. After that, it'll be Omen and Ralph, and then Hermit and Progress. So let's get this underway, folks. Make it happen to space, every one of us.
Sweet.
All right.
So I'm challenging Lady Creation.
You will wait until this match is over. You are on deck.
Oh, okay. Double checking.
Yeah. So as I call matches, the on deck is always what's after this. That way you know when to play. That way you have advance notice. That way we're just smoothly going into things. Man, the music of this anime was just so crazy good. And remember, we do give 5 minutes for them to get started with their match. If they take too long, the person who is not responsive will lose that match by default. So that is what's going to happen if they don't get on their bicycle. It looks like they're getting going, though. It's going to be Argentine versus the U.S. JM versus Combo Kyo. All right, here we go. It's going to be JM on the left side, Combo Kyo on the right side. And for today, we will put the little score counter down there. I will keep track of score for you guys manually because the overlay does not work well on FightKit. We are currently 0-0 in this match. Shenlong, man. You must defeat Shenlong to stand a chance versus Zex once again. Man, these mid-air clashes are something else. Trying for the poke, but Shenlong doesn't get it. He's throwing out all of the pistol shots. A lot of damage already, down 50%. A lot of meter, though. Plenty of opportunity. Jumping above those shots. Very good job. Oh, man, that Dragon's Breath. Going in there, the mid to the low, hitting the OTG. A lot of action here. Got the tech out of the grab, but that grab you didn't tech out of. That's most likely going to be round 1. All right, here we go. Shenlong with the advantage here. But Talkies with a full bar meter. The question is, how is he going to use that to his advantage? Jesus Christ, Shenlong just twirling and twirling. What is this, freaking band camp? It's a parade. He's like, I'm leading the parade in midair. Going for those pokes. Nasty combo. The mid to the low. Going for the Dragon's Breath. Oh, from behind. Good activation there, but should have spent more of his meter, in my opinion. Remember, that meter goes up to 300. Effectively, it's 3 stocks of 100, if you think of it that way. All right. Man, that little twirl is one of the nastiest overheads in this game. Oh, got hit out of super. Man, this game's got lots of pokes. Oh, very nice. Both on desperation. Oh, one hit. Trying to watch out for those sprays. Oh, so close. One poke. Shenlong currently up 1 in this match. Not bad at all. Now remember, JM here has an opportunity to bring it back. Definitely. Or sorry, JM is in the lead. Combo Kyo has an opportunity to bring it back. Alright, great. Coming in with the overhead, then that low kick. Oh, a great avoidance of the super there. Made him burn the majority of his meter. 200 gone just because of that. Here we go. Good combo there. Oh, the OTG. Nice. Man, wanting revenge. Nice tech out. Still took a little bit of damage breaking the grab, though. Yo, that was such a nice mid-air kind of reversal. Oh, man, it's so close. One good shot. It's going to be a comeback? Okay, I was about to say, bruh. What do you think about that, Omen? That's crazy, right?
It is. It is.
Dude, that was so freaking close. All right, Combo Kyo, trying to break that comeback at full meter. Man, Shenlong is such a pain in the ass to deal with. Oh, good stuff with the OTG there, taking full advantage. Because he keeps twirling, and when he does that, it's basically a get off me tool that he gets for free. So hard to deal with. Had to break it, losing a little bit of health doing so. Shenlong, low on health, low on meter. OTG! We gonna go 1-1? So close. Anything can happen in here. Lots of comebacks have happened. Oh man. Burning his meter. One hit. We're in Death Pixel. Got it. We're 1-1. Heck of a starting match so far. Not bad. All right, keeping the same characters. Very hype, very hype. Go into game 3. Here we go. Again, just jumping up and twirling, using that Dragon's Breath at range. Already burning more than half of his meter, trying to get to the early advantage. Talkies did a really good job of avoiding that. Man, those downward daggers are something else. Trying to be really smart, playing the spacing game against Shenlong. Cannot let him get close to you, because he will just poke you to death. Oh man, just trying to kind of mid-air flow to here. Burning a little bit. Oh, nasty grab! Good stuff. All right, kind of just flirting with danger. Oh, good counter activation. Going for those downward shots. Got hit with Dragon's Breath for his trouble. But Shenlong doesn't have any meter. He's a bit exposed due to that. Meter is the resource that keeps your opponent nice and honest. Speaking of dishonest, Talkies taking another round. Good stuff. All right, good stuff here. Shenlong definitely has a little bit of meter. Oh, getting shot out of the air. Good block though. Keeping it honest. Oh, good grab. Made him bounce. Yo, punishing him on the ground. Going for that grab. Man, going to a final round, final game, final round. Oh man, what an opener. Oh man, oh, good combo there. Oh, and the OTG already down to less than 1/3 health. But he's got meter. He can bring it back. If he can get it to 200, he can deal a significant amount of damage. Oh man, he's there. Oh, good block though. Didn't deal as much as he'd hoped. But he's already almost back up to 200. Shenlong has an opportunity. Talki's playing a really smart game here. Man, this is match 1? What the hell? I'm gonna lose my voice by the end of this. Good neutral jump to avoid the hit. Talkies with the grab. That's it. Great match. Combo Kyo and JM 100. Combo Kyo taking that. Jesus. What a match. Yo, I am very hyped for how that went down. All right, our next match is Lady of Creation versus Pyro Baron. And remember, do not play your matches until called. If you do, you will be disqualified. All right.
It says Lady of Creation doesn't accept long distance matches with high ping.
Yeah, they need to turn off their filter. Yeah, Lady of Creation needs to turn off their filter. Not bad so far. All right, we are making good progress so far. Man, that was a hype match. Oh my god. So real quick, I want to ask somebody. Ralph, are you familiar with Gundam at all? What about you, Omen? Are you familiar with Gundam?
I think I saw that anime a few years ago when I was a kid, but I don't. But other than that, no.
Ah, damn. I was hoping I had somebody to talk to. All right, they'll make.
Well, you do because it's my favorite anime.
Yeah, but you're playing. Focus on your match. Shoot. We'll
Fair
see.
enough.
We'll see you when you get back. We're gonna mute you for now. All right, Baron's gonna be muted during that match. That way we could talk shit and nobody can hear us.
Well,
They're getting it going. It takes a little bit of time, but that's all right. We're willing to be patient for some good ass matches. Match 2 of a total potential 15. We're not going to be streaming 4 of those. They're fixing their joystick. We're getting there. They're going to waggle it until it works, at least. What are you thinking about the music?
it is popping.
Jesus. I was really excited about that match that you guys did.
Yeah.
All right, there we You guys were given, you guys were given plenty of time to make sure that match fires in a reasonable. All right, so we're gonna give them time to sort out their issue. Omen and Ralph, we're gonna go ahead and have you guys play.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and unmute Baron. Baron, since you guys are taking so long, I'm gonna delay your match. But if you guys don't have it sorted by the end of the first round, I'm flipping a coin, and we're gonna move on.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wait, she said she fixed it. Okay, there we go. All right, we're good.
Okay, if it comes up, whatever comes up is what I'm streaming first. Okay, it seems like they got it. You guys hold on your match then, okay? Thank you. All right, here we go. Lady of Creation versus Pyro Baron. All right, Baron's on the left
It's okay,
side.
Ralph.
Yeah, just wait for a moment. Thank you. You guys will be up next, so just be ready, okay?
This is gonna be interesting. I'm fighting somebody from the same side.
Yeah, combo. We're good. That was a really good match. Man, a lot of raids early at distance. Spamming. Well, it works, but then it also doesn't work.
Right.
Trying to play a zoner game. What I've noticed about Lady of Creation is they like zoners. They did this also in ABK last week, and guns with nuns or nuns with guns also work. Alright, Lady of Creation up one round. You're gonna have to get in there, Baron. You can't just sit there. You gotta use your mobility tools, those tall geese, those super jumps, those dashes. Otherwise, you're just gonna get zoned out, which is what it seems like is happening. Finally getting in there. Saying, fuck it, I'm not going to wait any longer. But it might be a little bit too late. We'll see. All right.
Yep.
That's okay. That's okay. You can bring it back in the second game. This game is very, very easy to make your comeback. So get in there with tall geese and show us how Zex does it. Here we go. Now, the bad thing is about her is you really do have to read if they're going to try and anti-air you. You have to use some kind of tool to get in, whether it could be like a low poke or something. You're going to try and low profile whatever you can when you can. Or you're going to have to try and out-zone them back. But it seems like that's not happening. That is a perfect rug. It's alright. It's alright. There we go. Get in there. Oh, nice grab. Getting them in the corner, trying to get that spacing yet again. Mixed timing on those shots here. Good job for Tall Geese getting there, doing all the damage. Lady of Creation really doesn't know how to do anything but zone, so if you get in there and get in her face, it will give you a victory. You gotta jump forward, not just up, bud. Here we go, trying to shoot back. It's a battle of the zones. Get in the zone, Gundam zone. Oh, nice super. Coming down to the wire. One good hit. That's it. Honestly, you had an opportunity there. You almost brought it back. Lady of Creation taking that 2-0. Let's do Ralph and Omen up next.
Cool, cool, cool.
All right. Good games so far. Good games. So, here, who is... All right, here we go. Ralph on the left side, Omen on the right side. Let's make it happen. Lot of fun. Here we go. We got Sandrock versus Wing. Ralph here is a pretty good Sandrock. Really knows how to use him to get in there. He loves getting his grabs with Sandrock as well. Just like that, getting in there. Wing versus Wing Zero, though. Personally, I love Wing due to his super. I feel like Wing Zero, though, has some unique tools that Wing doesn't. Man, they're definitely mixing it up, trying to... All right, seems like we're back, folks. That was really weird. We disconnected from Twitch. I am so sorry. That was not my internet for once. I didn't drop a single frame. What the hell? Well, we are back mid-game action here. Omen getting in there with those DPs and the follow-up. Taking game one against Ralph here. Not bad, not bad. Ralph's key to victory here, you can't let him overwhelm you. Good defense, punish when he comes in. He tries the DP a lot. You're gonna want to punish that. Grab when able. All right, moving on to game two. All right, Sandrock versus Wing yet again. Now, by the way, a lot of these mechs have a very quick kind of jab or low kick situation. Nice DP follow-up hit from Wing. Getting in there, using the gun after the DP. Nice grab. Gonna do a lot of damage. Trying to get the cross up. Doesn't get it. Whip on that. Gets the sweep. No OTG. Hard knockdown. Oh, here we go. He keeps jumping. Oh, major damage there. Spent a lot of meter to do it, but recovered most of that meter in the process. All right. Oh, nice juggle there with that dagger. Just keep doing it. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Remember, blocking and punishing is the key. Gotta know low, gotta know when it is not. Here we go, Ralph. Keeping it going. It's low damage, but if you follow up on it, it's massive damage. Wing here has the chance to make it all over. Is he gonna do it? And he does. Good stuff. All right, that is 2 for Omen. Good shit. Good match, guys. All right, final match of round one. It's going to be Hermit versus Progress. And we're going to make some progress into the next round after this match. Oh, man. Tournament is flying. Love it. Let's go. Ralph, honestly, you did a pretty good job there. That was a lot of fun. It seems like you definitely got in there and mixed it up. So keep it up, keep it up. And losers, you're going to have an opportunity to bring it back to the loser of this upcoming match. So watch, okay? Okay. Here we go. Hermit versus Progress. Looking to be a good match here. Let's see what happens. All right, we got Death Scythe. Ooh, Death Scythe, always good. Mercurius. Mercurius, very strong pick as well. Gonna be a lot of fun to see what happens. Here we go. Remember, Hermit on the left side with Mercurius, and Progress on the right side with Death Scythe. Death Scythe has a very nasty, low jab into combo where you can teleport just like that. Trying to go for that follow up there. You got to pause there. Don't let that happen again if you can, guys. In combo, Kyo saying lots of mech diversity today. Yes, we do encourage mech diversity here. All right.
I'll be right back. I need some water.
I would need some water after that too. Man, very close. Barely in a meter being swim. Just lots of normals. Lots of strong stuff. Try going for the anti-air there with Mercurius. Rushing through the super, but he did get the damage afterwards. That's like taking round one. Here we go. Man, those teleports are something else with Death Scythe. Man, coming in with the overhead and the upswing and the poke. There we go. Those jabs I told you about. Those jabs, you can get 3 of them off and then you gotta fire something else. But they're very easy to follow up in. Another pause. I'm gonna give you guys a warning. If there's another pause, whoever paused will lose the game. Do not pause. It causes desync. All right, using the special there to give himself a little bit of room. Now it's gonna drain until it goes. So it provides him a bit of a buffer. Oh, and it's gone. All right, Death Scythe taking game 1. Progress is making progress towards the next round. All they have to do is win 1 more. Combo Kyo saying, Death Scythe's teleport dash has moments of invulnerability but can be thrown the whole time. That is that's the thing I see a lot. People use like Sandrock against him, where basically they throw it out there, and Sandrock's just so good at grabbing people. All right, we swapped over to Vayate. Man, just standing there doing nothing for a moment, but nasty combo follow-up. Dropped the combo, but it still was a nice bit of hit. So dashing in, and then those low jabs to establish. You really got to watch all your lows against Death Scythe. That's the primary way that they're going to get in. Man, just the pressure of Death Scythe is real. Yo! The back, the forth, the cross, the up. Yo! All right. Death Scythe here, going for it, getting The follow-up, gonna throw it again. Doesn't get the follow-up the second time. I don't think there. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I was about to say I don't think there's a TOD. Yeah, there probably is. Okay, that's gonna be a disqualification. We did warn. Who paused? We will need to find out who paused.
Again?
That would be the third time. Okay. Okay.
I think did it happen during Death Sight's combo?
It happened at all, and if it happens, that's not permitted. Pausing is not permitted in tournaments. So I do need to see who paused. Okay, so Hermit said, I don't know why the pause button's there, because it's a Super Nintendo game. But okay, Hermit lost anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. That's fine. Progress is going to take this 2-0. That's the end of our first round. Taking a look at the bracket, we have losers matches that are going to be played. You guys are going to run these off stream. I'm going to go ahead and call them real quick. Report the winners of these for us and the scores, okay? So JM 100 versus Baron. And this is going to be off stream, but you're going to go ahead and still play it. And then it's going to be Ralph versus Hermit.
Alrighty.
All right.
AM 100.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get our next one. Combo Kyo versus Lady of Creation. You guys are up next. We're going to go ahead and get that match underway right now. All right, go ahead and get that when you guys can get started. All right. In this case, Brazil versus the US. Good luck. Have fun. Let's make it happen. Yeah, I could see that combo, Kia. Hello, Marino. All right, we are in the Lady of Creation. Are they gonna go again with Vayate? They were Vayate last time. Oh, they're gonna go Sandrock? Oh no, wait. Yeah, they're gonna go Vayate again. So Sandrock, definitely a good counter pick. The zoner against the grappler. Sandrock definitely has great tools to get in. You just gotta make sure you can get in using the super jumps. There we go. Those low grabs, like I told you, or those low hits. Nice low jabs. Again, you just throw those low jabs out. You can combo into pretty much anything. Your opponent really doesn't. Oh man, the OTG. Yo. Nasty round there. Hello, Viper. All right, let's go. Vayate may be in trouble. Oh, the cross up on the other side. Here we go. Man, definitely going for those strong OTG when they're on the ground, taking full advantage. Burning the meter in there, didn't get the punish. Here we go, getting in the corner, using that wall for the advantage with the grab and the dunk. Yo, we got Jordan up in here. Woo-wee. Good stuff. This is game 2 of 3. They're keeping the same characters. Dude, Sandrock's dunk is just beautiful in this game. Like, I might as well just scream Kobe when it happens, because it is gorgeous. Oh, missed the follow-up with the jab there, but that's okay. Gonna get in there. Are we gonna go for the perfect? No, doesn't get the perfect. Does get the cross up. In an OTG for his trouble counter throw. Good job. Trying to keep that spacing. Man, that is exactly what you got to do as Vayate here. You got to read when they're going to go into the air, and you got to use your anti-airs. You have to shoot diagonally. You can't just shoot straight. Or you have to be willing to jump in the air and shoot to keep them down. Sandrock taking that round. All right, getting in there. Good job. Now, the good thing is Vayate has a very simple diagonal anti-air. Literally just hold down one button, and it's a really good read when they use it. Or I should say, you have to have a good read when you use it. Speaking of using it, my lord, going for all the OTGs. Are we going to go for a dunk to finish? Yo, nice throw break there. Dealing a lot of damage. All right, we're getting somewhere. Somebody understanding how to play the game. Yeah, not just staying in one spot. A mobile target is harder to hit. That's why they're called mobile suit Gundams, folks. And Sandrock takes it 2-0. Congratulations to Combo Kyo, moving in the top 4. Oh my, Omen, progress. Let's go.
Alrighty.
Yo. Lady of Creation saying, this is my first time playing the game and I'm loving it. I am glad you're having a good time. That is all that matters. Are you playing the game and having a good time? W. Let's go. I cannot wait for Gundam Battle Assault 2 later. This is going to be so good. This is but an appetizer, my friends. But an appetizer in our double header.
JM and I had a canonically correct battle. It was Mercurius versus Shenlong.
Nice. Who won?
Well, just like in the anime, Shenlong.
Score though. Need the score.
Oh, yeah, no,
2-0?
yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you for playing, Bear. Now you can do commentary with me, brah.
I can.
All right.
Grab some water real quick.
Oh,
but
please
I'll be
do.
right back.
All right, so we got Omen in progress. Progress on the left side with Death Side on the right side. Back with Wing. Let's go. Nasty little battle here. Again, not using Wing Zero, choosing to use actual Wing. Remember, Death Side with those teleports and those quick jabs are going to be really tough to deal with. Wing here, really good with his DPs. Very good at punishing. Oh, just like that. Good job. Got a lot of his meter back on hit, too. Good opportunity there. Good job keeping the space there, Wing. Got to make sure you know, Deathlight can get in pretty much at any range. There we go. Good punish. That's going to be round 1. Good shit. Oh man, trying to get in there. Got hit a lot. Got to get more meter, but that's okay. Gotta get in. Have 150, 200 is when he can use that blast again. All right, so he has enough if he wants to use a Death Sight here, trying to get in. Man, those low kicks. Oh, good delay. Them using their super. That's gonna be a kill. Wing taking game 1. Yo, this is hype. Yeah, Ralph, there is. Why don't you work on it for me? After this, why don't you do the top 8 for us today, bud? All right, keeping the same characters. We're gonna make this extra hype. Here we go. Yet again, progress on the left side. Omen on the right side. Man, just getting in with those. Try to go for the hop forward. Didn't really get... See here, going for the low. Gonna try and use the launcher. Gotta watch for when they throw that teleport out. There it is. Good block. Oh, he got hit again.
I have returned. Oh, this is a good matchup.
Here we go. The low. Trying to go for the DP. Trying to read. Good jump over the throw there. Man, Wing got to be extra careful. Oh, nasty. You have an opportunity to do it again, potentially. Yo, what a comeback. Yo, that was close. All right, those beams taking off about 40% every time. Do it 3 times, your opponent is no more. But remember, it takes 200 meter every single time. So confirming into it is the strongest way. Oh man, trying to get in there. Nice read. Those cross-ups are nasty. Oh, see, went for it for a confirm, but it was a hard knockdown, causing him to whiff the beam. So you got to rebuild that meter. Wing may lose this round, but he may win the war if we get lucky. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is so close. Oh, and he takes it. That, I believe that's 2.
Yep.
Oh man, good match there. Omen moving into top 4. Yo, good shit. All right, in losers, Ralph and Hermit. Did you guys already play? And
They did, but they didn't report it yet.
yeah, I need y'all score. You have to report the score. Who won? You did the score in the check-in. Let me see here. Oh, 2-0. Okay, thank you. I just didn't see it. I'm sorry. That's on me. All right, so we got 2 more loser sets of matches that we're going to go ahead and run simultaneously. And then we are going to go ahead and run our winners. So actually, this is top 6. So yeah, screw it. We'll show these matches. I think they're going to be pretty good. We will go ahead and do Lady of Creation versus Ralph really quick.
Can the winner do a bump fight? The winner at the very end of the tournament do a bump fight?
We'll see. We got time. I'm pretty sure we will. We're zooming right through this. Now, one thing I do want to say is we do have an ad break rolling, so if you want to see this match in its entirety, just use your Prime sub. Help support the cause. Or heck, you could use Ko-fi. You know, we don't mind a couple bucks here and there. Help us out. All right. It's fine, Hermit. You're good. All right, we're waiting on Ralph and Lady of Creation. Top 6 gameplay here. After this, we're going to have Progress in JM. And then we're going to have our top 4 match between Combo Kyo and Omen. This is going to be a great set of matches here. We're doing all of our final first to 2s. These are almost, we only have 2 more first to 2s for the day. This tournament runs, or I should say this game runs really fast. So, thankfully. Okay, so did the game not like just come up? Here it is. Taking a second. Oh, there it is. Go. All right, Senrock. Are they gonna stick with what they know? Oh, Shenlong. Now Ralph here knows the keys to victory. Shenlong, very difficult to deal with that twirling overhead, but also really good with the poke. So here we go. Already immediately trying for the zoner. Ralph here knows he has to get in. They can stay there all day. All the proximity blocks. Video creation, learning how to play the game. We will make a top 8 for this when able. Alright, very close here. Shenlong using those blasts. Ralph needs to get in, can't just stay there. There we go, gotta jump in. A little bit too late there, Shenlong, getting that poke, getting that round victory. Alright. There we go. First taste of damage. Man, getting zoned out and poked. Oh, nice OTG. There we go, Ralph. Get those daggers in there. Oh, man. We're returning the favor. We like pressing the same buttons over and over. I know how to do that, too. There's that twirl we were talking about. Oh, there we go. One round apiece. Frost's gonna be a little low on power, but that doesn't mean it's over. In fact, just dealing some additional damage will give him tools. There we go. Oh man, you got hit out of super there. Oh, the dunk! Yo, let's go! Kobe with the dunk. Lady of Creation loving to press the button that goes pew pew. Oh man, nasty OTG. Just get a hard knockdown on you and I'm gonna poke you. I'm gonna poke you. Man, nice little clashes here. Could. And it could be anybody's game. The block. Okay, we're going 1-1, baby. Let's go. One. Heck yeah.
Boom.
I keeping the same mechs. I love that this stage also makes an appearance. Sandrock with his special here. Very hard to deal with that. He just deals so much damage, and he could just repeatedly use that. If this opponent doesn't know how to block, it's gonna really suck for them. This stage also makes an appearance in Gundam Battle Assault 2 as well. Almost in the same level of detail, except for a little, I guess a little bit more detail. I mean, we're talking PS1 against Super Nintendo here. Alright, getting zoned out for that round. Alright, Ralph getting in there. Nice. Man, this is actually a pretty close match between these two. Oh, got hit out of super. No. Oh man, great grab. Combo Kyo saying this equivalent to Merc Stage in GBA 2 has the least lag when using actual hardware. Thank you for letting me know that, Combo Kyo. So we're just gonna sit here and block. You know, what's funny is if you look at this, I believe... Baron, who has more health here? This looks really close, doesn't it?
It does. I think it's the guy on the right.
Only barely.
Yeah.
Ralph here, you can't be afraid. You gotta just go for it. Because they're mixing it up. That zoning that's nasty.
Oh,
All right, that's 2-1. Lady of Creation. God dang, the zoning actually made it in the top 4. How wild is that? All right.
Yep.
Progress versus JM. Let's go. And this is our final first to 2 of the day. Want to let you know there is no 5th or 7th place match. because this is only 8 players. We're just gonna keep it simple and moving forward. Yeah, Combo Kyo saying boosting forward with 2 attack buttons will let you advance block with fireballs. Effectively, this game had features that was in Marvel before Marvel did in some respects. So I think that's pretty darn cool. This game was so ahead of its time.
Yep.
Okay. Progress on the left side, JM100 on the right side. Remember, every match after this will be first to 3. We're going to bring you our winners finals after this with Combo Kyo versus Omen. Question is, who's going to make it in the top 4? Will it be Death Scythe, or will you have to defeat Shenlong to stand a chance? Nice mid-air jump there from JM. Going for all of... Man, got some nasty pokes, nasty OTGs. Oh, there we go. Getting in there with that combo. Hey, HFO. Man, does he get it? Yeah, he takes the round. Not bad. HFO, I'm going to bring you up between matches. I want to talk to you about tomorrow and the King of Kusoge for a moment. But Shenlong here has a round. He may actually stand a chance. Haha! Death Sight here. Needs to get on the board. Those teleports are great, man. Oh, so that all the jabs that confirm into Dragon's Breath. Man, and he already has all that meter back. My God, what a meter builder Shenlong is. That is so hard to deal with. Like, it's kind of overwhelming, not gonna lie. All right. That is 1 so far for JM 100. Now the question is, can we make it JM 200? And while we have a little bit of time closer to the end here, I would like to talk with Combo Kyo. Combo, do you mind coming on voice here in a little bit and talking about the modifications for GBA 2? About what you kind of did to the game? Because I would love for people to kind of know what's up, and we talk about it and kind of give even a little preview before we get into that tournament, if possible. So people know. Dragon's Breath in the corner, already losing 60% of its health. Oh my God, is this going to be a perfect? Yo! One hit? One hit? He's on a pixel? Yo, I was about to say, if he brings this back, the amount of damage there was insane. All right, round 2, Shenlong, man. Not leaving anything up to chance. JM100 wants that run back desperately. Hey, Ralph, if there's not one for that, look to see if there's one for Gundam Battle Assault 2. And see if you can use that, because they should have the majority of the mechs. Alright, a lot of good gameplay here. Deathsight doesn't have that much meter, needs to build more. Trying to get it. Shenlong doing a lot of damage with that Dragon's Breath here. He has those command normals that he's delaying. It's almost like a manual combo. He keeps things going. And then he goes in there like a delayed confirm. Then he throws that super out. And it's really hard to predict when he's going to do that. So like you're blocking, I'm like, oh, I could try something? No. Punish. 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 He paused because he knew it was over. He knew it was over. That's all right. That's all right. JM taking that 2-0. Let's take a look at the bracket really quick. We're in top 4 finally, folks. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Combo Kyo versus Omen. This is going to be first to 3. Winners moves to grands. Losers go to the losers final. JM versus Lady of Creation. They did not face off, but I feel like that's going to be a really interesting match. So Combo Kyo, Omen, first to 3 this time. Let's get it going. I do want to let you guys know that we do not want you to pause if you can, please. Pausing does cause issues in this game. While we're waiting for them to get that going, let me introduce you guys to somebody special. So he is a if he feels like coming up here. There he is. He is HFO, or Hope for Others, aka the Tweaker, and he's going to be here tomorrow, helping us out with the King of Kusoge 2025. 100 very shitty games for $100+. And I just added the plus to that part because HFO, I believe you have something you wanted to say?
Sorry, I just can't think right now. I've been driving all day. Yeah, man, I'm excited to see the games tomorrow. And I really hope everybody enjoys what's going on.
Now, I believe
Yeah,
you said you wanted,
sorry,
because
man.
you already said you wanted to do 100. Were you? Did you? You said you were considering doing more than that, right?
that. Yes, I was considering doing either half another 100. So I was gonna either do 150 or $200. I'm gonna see.
Wow.
But I really want you guys to enjoy the content. I mean, it's phenomenal
Absolutely.
games. Retro games, just like we
Speaking
all
of
grew up on them.
phenomenal,
So
Heavy Arms with that grab and throw. Wing trying for the super. Great opportunity there. This is going to be a nasty matchup. Heavy Arms with some of the biggest damage in the game. Some of the best defensive options. So HFO, we will see tomorrow what that exact is. But a minimum of $100 prize pool. And I'd say if we get 16 people, we could talk about doing more than that. Looking pretty hype. So everybody, thank you to HFO here for being so awesome and helping sponsor these tournaments here.
it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to make this game better for y'all, and bring back this shit to life and bring some entertainment to it because everybody likes to earn money whenever they game. So it just makes gaming more fun. Honestly,
it does. It does. Speaking of more fun, Combo Kyo taking game 1 of 3. Remember, this is a best of 5, which is first to 3. So Omen's got an opportunity to bring this back. HFO, go ahead.
Mr. Chaos, I gotta head to work, man. But we'll talk more about it later. Thank you guys for all watching this stream and everything. I'm gonna keep an eye on it and keep watching it. But I gotta get to work. It was nice meeting everybody.
You got this, dude. We'll see you later, okay?
Later, brother. Bye.
All right, HFO is off to work, making things happen. Just like in this match here, man, Shenlong really trying to get that damage out. So Heavy Arms has this free basic, this get off me tool, effectively, where he can pop it with his heavy. And if anybody gets near him, it's just so hard to deal with. It also works as an OTG. Heavy Arms here, again, making short work of Shenlong here. See all the damage and everything. No, Combo Kyo is not out. Combo Kyo is on the right side. He is currently playing right now, okay? He is currently, this is winners finals. Just want to let you know. Sorry about you not hearing the match. Here we go. You can hear that. All right, here we go. Man, going for those nasty lows, the OTG pokes. Nice grab. That's going to be 2. Combo Kyo, knowing his Gundam, literally. Oh, you're fine, Progress. You good, dude. You are trying, and that's all that matters. Because believe me, I couldn't speak another language if I tried. I know a few words, and that's all I get. We're running it back. Game 3 of 5 here. Again, this is going to be Shenlong versus Heavy Arms yet again. Omen here has an opportunity, if he's patient, to get in there. Oh, nasty grab there. Basically EX grab. And that was a command grab.
Heavy Arms is OP.
Yes, Heavy Arms is OP. Man, his overhead when he swings his gun does so much damage in this game.
Like both in the show and this game, like Heavy Arms is just like, man, guns everywhere, guns in its chest, guns in that it's holding, everything. Guns in its forehead.
Did I mention guns in its guns?
Guns in his guns.
Yeah. It's Gunception. It's Gunpla. Yo, just repeatedly doing the anti-air? That is so scummy. Oh my god. It's so hard to deal with, too. Yo, that's it. Combo Kyo going up 3-0. Combo Kyo not conceding. Actually, he's only conceded one game, and that was the JM earlier. Speaking of JM, it's going to be JM versus Lady of Creation. This is our losers semis. We do loser semis as first to 3 in the Frosty Fight Club. So we're going to go ahead and get that going. Lady of Creation versus JM in a first to 3. Winner of that's going to face Omen. Winner of that's going to go back up and try to escape the underground and beat Combo Kyo to take their rightful place on top of the mountain of mechs. Hopefully my commentary hasn't sucked today. I'm actually kind of riding solo, and I think I'm doing halfway decent. The rightful place on top of the mountain of mechs. All right, Lady of Creation left side, JM100 right side. God, this intro, every single time I see it, I'm just like, yo, this is my life. Like, I started playing this game in high school on the computers in the typing class. It was literally me on one side and another person on the other side. I would play on the left side of the keyboard, they would play on the right side using the arrow keys and the number pad. Don't worry about it, Ralph. Oh, dude, Combo Kyo, you have no idea. Dude, we had to turn off all of the things, all the sticky keys and everything. Like, we got in trouble once because we found out, but... Okay, so again, Lady of Creation going with the zoner yet again. Vayate, one of the best options for that. Shenlong getting in there with the pokes. OTG just gonna punish with Dragon's Breath, already down 60%. Shenlong here knows what Rushdown looks like, and there go. That is the quickest round in the tournament. I'm gonna clip that, and it doesn't even last the length of the clip. Oh my god. Here we go. The whole match in the clip. Lady of Creation realizing that the game might have been over, so they put down the controller for a moment. All right. Oh, good read there. The patient, good grab. Vayate trying to put it out there. Remember, you have to be willing to use those diagonal anti-airs, not just the straight anti-airs, and you can't just sit there. If you're sitting there on the ground, they're going to come in from overhead and hit you with the overhead, or they're going to get back on the ground and they're going to hit you with the low. That low poke from Shenlong is so hard to deal with because of its range. Shenlong up 1 so far. Whew. Breathe, breathe, Silent, breathe. Keeping the same, not the same character, swapping to Sandrock. Interesting choice. So trying to stay in the corner again. Sandrock really is more of a mid-range / up-close grappler. Trying to play him long range, not really playing him to his strength. But then again, who am I? I'm just the commentator. Shenlong here doing a decent amount of damage. Nice little mini launcher, and then the punish from that Shenlong taking that round. Man, that super jump cross up there. Shenlong not getting all the damage on that, but it burned the majority of his meter. Remember, that Dragon's Breath takes 200. Oh, but the grab, that grab is nasty because you can actually throw people back into neutral, getting them out of the corner. Some people like living in the corner. Just ask Lady of Creation. They've built a career on it. All right, and that's 2. Yeah, Shenlong saying, so Combo Kyo says, Shenlong takes 106% damage, Shenlong takes 75% damage. It sure helps with the struggle to get in. Yeah, 25% damage reduction just makes a huge difference. My question, I guess, for you, Combo Kyo, in the Discord, is if you had to pick somebody to go up against Shenlong in this, do you feel like Heavy Arms in this case would be like a good counter pick if you're gonna try and do that zoner mid-range gameplay? And I'm gonna let them answer that while I do the commentary. Depth size already down 40-45%. Shenlong here taking that increased damage. Yep, Death Sights represent. Here we go. Oh, Dragon's Breath yet again. That Dragon's Breath could do a significant amount of damage. Combo Kyo saying, I wouldn't. Shenlong's long range and faster normals make it rough for Heavy Arms. That does make sense. Shenlong has, you know, they take about an extra 5-6% damage, but they just have so much going for them tool-wise. Oh man, those low pokes. Oh, good exchange there in midair. Trying to stay out of there. You gotta throw that teleport out there sometime. You got plenty of meter. Dragon's Breath down to a little bit under 50. Oh man. So close. Gonna take only a little bit more. That's it. All right. Lady of Creation exiting in 4th place. Good job. It's gonna be a run back. It's gonna be this is a new match. I apologize. It is Omen versus JM100. This is our losers final, ladies and gentlemen. 1st to 3. Are you ready, Omen? You got this?
Ready. I got it.
Hey, Combo Kyo, why don't you come up here and talk about this match with me? Because I would love to have you. All right. So they're going to get this match underway. And Lady of Creation, first time I managed to advance in a tournament like this, I'm very happy. We're happy to have you. I'm glad that you're here and you're playing. All right. So Omen. Yep. Omen and JM100. We're going to make that happen. 1st to 3. Winner of that's going to come and face you. You had a bit of struggle with JM100, didn't you?
Yeah, he must have been practicing a lot. He around pokes for a while. I was getting scared.
It seemed like he has learned. He has learned.
Yeah, if I actually expect to potentially lose to him, eventually he'll figure out my Talgi strategies, and he might land them on me.
Yeah. Now Baron here is a Talgi stan, and I know you're definitely rooting for Combo Kyo there. How about what do you say, Baron?
Well, it's tough for me. This entire tournament has been kind of like wild, like beyond what I thought it would.
It's a fever dream. Is what it is. It's gone super fast. There's been hype moments. There's been just fucking crushes. And again, we're gonna end where we began. If JM wins this, it's a run back. And I wish you luck, bro. You're gonna need it.
I definitely will.
Speaking of needing luck, JM is on the right side, Heavy Arms on the left side. Now, this is the matchup we talked about. for heavy arms is a little bit slow, but he has that increased damage. The question is, can heavy arms utilize that damage and his range specialty? Getting in there with those pokes. Remember, you could do 3 of those jabs, went into Dragon's Breath. Coming in with the overhead. Is this going to be a perfect? Oh, almost. Not going to be a perfect. We'll call it a hood perfect, though.
I'm noticing JM100 is doing a lot of blank supers just for the chip damage. When you're blocking in this game, you can cancel out a block with supers specifically. So he can counter, I guess, some of the more reckless rush down options he's been trying with some super.
So basically, just a guard cancel super at that point. Makes sense.
Right.
All right. So getting in there, man, all these OTGs, dude. Wow. So you just get somebody on hard knockdown, and then you just keep kicking the shit out of them.
Pretty much. You can mash to get up quicker, but if you're in block stun, the mash doesn't actually register. You have to be out of that block pause moment in order
that's
for the mash
brutal.
to work.
Do you know how long that lasts once you get the hard knockdown?
It's variable by the knockdown type. Certain ones last longer than others. Shenlong's quarter circle forward command grab actually has some of the longer knockdown duration.
Oh, good read on the block there. Dude, I thought he was going to take so much damage. Now, Wing has one of... Okay, so I'm not going to say one of the better supers in the game. I love his super, but it is kind of predictable, don't you think?
Yeah, it's really good for when, like I say, for Shenlong we're doing a super that he blocked, it's really good for countering other supers.
All right, getting in there. Good block so far. Oh, nasty grab. Okay.
That's too bad.
So when he twirls that baton above his head, it's really hard to get in on it because it has so many active frames. It looks like it's positive as hell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is positive. I don't know the frame data, but it even chips, and it shrinks his hurt box, so you can't really hit him very easily either. So it's really still a hard time to.
I mean,
get through it.
and the fact that he could jump and do it as well, that's just messed up. All right, so that's 2-0 so for Jam trying to come back. We're going to Sandrock. This is the match that you said is the best matchup. Sandrock having that 25% damage reduction.
Sandrock struggles in general. Probably would consider him to be the worst character in this game, but this is probably one of his better bad matchups.
Man, the poke. Just getting in there like the freaking Keelix, like Man, nice cross up there. Man, utilizing those super jumps really definitely helped.
Super jump often. You can interrupt your recovery portions of a lot of your attacks, sometimes even special moves, with a boost of some kind.
All right, Shenlong here, looking to make it a 3-0. In the words of Dirty, a 3-round bracket. Oh no, Shenlong doesn't have much meter. Shenlong really needs a lot of meter to maintain that advantage on his opponent for the most part. So he's got to keep at least 100 in there so we can grab his opponent. But speaking of grabbing, there we go. Sandrock, get in there. Come on, show me that dunk. No! Shenlong taking it 3-0, and we have our grand finals finally set. It is a run back between JM100 and Combo Kyo. The first match of this tournament, and now the last match of this tournament. I gotta say, JM, you're looking great, Combo Kyo. Any words before I mute you for this match?
That last quarter circle forward felt like it was an accident to me. It was kind of painful to watch, but good job for picking them, sticking to your guns. I always root for Sandrocks, and pray for me.
I will pray for you both. But it's time for us to go for our grand finals. It is Combo Kyo coming from the winner side, versus JM100 from the loser side. It is first to 3. If they if JM wins this first to 3, we go to a reset match. Otherwise, Combo Kyo takes it. It is time for grand finals. Let's get it going. I am super excited. Super hype match so far. Hype tournament run very, very swiftly. Any thoughts, Omen? Again, you got third place, dude. Great job.
Thank you.
JM's gonna be on the left side. Combo Kyo on the right side. And Baron, let's take a look at this match canonically that they're gonna be choosing. I would love to know what you think about this. So let's see who they pick.
Yep.
We know what Tall Geese is coming. The question is, what is JM gonna rock?
All right. Miliardo is going to be fighting Shenlong.
All right, here we go.
Technically, in the movie, Endless Waltz, Shenlong's pilot was initially on the enemy side, and then he came back. And by that time, Tallgeese's pilot was already one of the good guys. I mean, he is. You get what I mean.
Man, playing a lot of mid-air gameplay here. I can't believe we started this tournament basically with grand finals, and we're ending with the same match in grand finals. Great throw there, getting in there. Super close. Nice jump. Combo Kyo taking first blood. Very close between these two. Super competitive. Here we go. Remember, gotta watch those power meters. Those power meters dictate what's gonna go on. He's trying to get those nice remote shots. It's that downward diagonal. Man, I thought he was trying to go for that knife to kind of juggle him in midair from under. Oh, nice backdash there. Man, this is definitely living up to the hype. This is Gundam Wing Endless Duel, and it feels like it's endless because these two have been going at it since the beginning of this tournament. Tried coming in with that overhead punish kick. Nice throw! Jesus Christ! Jam 100 really trying to get that punish in. Can he do it? With that throw, that's going to give them both a round. Remember, JM100 needs 3 consecutive victories here. Or, sorry, 3 victories for a reset. Combo Kyo on the upside, piloting Tall Geese, only needs to win 1 match of 3 games. Alright, man, those pokes. I feel like JM100 has learned a lot. My God. Nice throw break there. Man, just these neutral jumps. Man, I like what he was doing with Shenlong there with those pokes in midair. Tall Geese trying to go for the super activation. It was a big whiff. Dragon's Breath, is that going to be it? No, nice dunk. It could be anybody's match here. Man, that downward shot yet again. Oh, there we go. So close. Woo, we're gonna get a lot of clips out of this. Oh boy.
Very cool.
All right, here we go. Game 2 of a potential 5. Oh man, Shenlong might just be the right call against Tall Geese here with all the tools in the world. They may take that increased damage, but all the other tools, the pokes, the overhead, the reduction of the hurt box, the things that we talked about with Combo Kyo. Question is, can they deal with all of these factors, these positive things? Oh, nasty. Good stuff there. All right, here we go. Again, flying in from overhead. Oh, good job avoiding Dragon's Breath. Man, the throw escape, downward daggers for punish. Those downward daggers might be a tool here that he could use to deal with that overhead when he twirls that sword. Oh, nice grab. Trying to get in there. Okay. Good stuff. Coggy's taking one here. All right. It changed to Death Scythe. Interesting. Death Scythe has that invulnerability depending on when they use it. There we go. Following up. Nice combo. Nice daggers there. Man, those super jumps, floating in, using that to control those overhead attacks. I feel like the most dangerous part of this game is the overheads. Man. Nice attempt at the throw. Oh, good grab there. Jeez. Great blocks from Combo Kyo there. Excellent throw. That's another game and the tournament. Combo Kyo is our victor for today.
He wins a prize. And also, bump fight. Is that cool?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do it here in a minute. Let me get Combo Kyo back up here real quick. Let me unmute him.
Wait. Good job, Kyo.
Hey, Combo Kyo. That was great, bud.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, so Combo Kyo taking it today. He wins 4-0, JM 4-2, Omen 2-2, Lady of Creation 2-2, and Progress and Ralph 1-2, Hermit and Baron 0-2. But Baron apparently wants the smoke. You feel like humoring him?
I'm completely down to humor him.
All right.
Awesome.
Go ahead. Baron's going to be providing a prize to the winner, which is you. He'll message you to arrange that. But why don't you
Yep,
get in there and play a
I-
first to two against him real quick and show him why you're the champion?
Sure
Also,
thing.
Keo, be sure to add me on Discord. I sent you a friend request.
Oh, okay, sure.
Sweet. All right, let's rumble.
Yeah. So after this, Combo, if you're cool with that, I would love to pull up GBA 2 and kind of talk about that just for a moment before we break off from this particular part one of the whole thing. 'Cause-
Sounds good.
yeah, because we are going to come back in a couple hours, basically 2.5 hours for this. But we are going to raid somebody who deserves it because, you know, you're the champion. You won, Combo. You're going to get to pick where we're going to raid. So think about who you want to give some free exposure to. Magical Wow Wow. All right, whenever you
Sorry, I
guys
had
are...
trouble hearing over the fight cave music.
Well, go ahead and press start then. Play your game. All right, they're going to play a first to two. A bit of a bum fight. Got to have a little fun.
Oh, Epion, I
This
thought
is
it was going to
between-
be a smear.
This is between a man and himself.
Talk about banning personal personal demons.
Alrighty, I should be heading out, folks. So I'll see you later for at least for tonight's tournament.
All right, have a good one, dude.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right, and that was Omen here exiting in third place. Great job. So Epion in our tournament wasn't necessarily banned, but you know, we basically said no. But I think it was a lot of fun just having all the base mechs in there. Now, Combo, I have a question. I know you're playing and everything, but what makes Epion so damn good? I think they can't hear me. We'll ask here in a minute. Pew 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 pew.
Good job, Keo.
But my push to talk is alt. It'll freeze the game.
Oh no.
It's mostly his short hop. It gives him high-low options that nobody else has. The short hop also enables infinite, so they're hard to hit. And his hit confirms are really easy with the sweeps. You can just keep chaining them off the ground. They knock down. So it's like a really easy, like weak weapon, strong weapon alternation for quick, easy chain. Usually does about half.
Sounds
Also,
good.
at the end, when Miliardo's talking to other Miliardo, he's like, "I'll never become you." But yeah, just kidding.
That is pretty funny.
Well, good job, Keo. Unless you want to do another one, but I think we're good.
He's happy getting his butt kicked. Fair enough. So, Combo, let's actually talk about Gundam Battle Assault 2 really quick. I'm gonna pull up Arc, and you actually wrote the mod for that's used in tournament play, correct?
Actually, Yuri Bacon wrote the mod, but I did RAM sniffing to find the values that were needed, and like we worked together. They would say I did the majority of the work. I would say they did the majority of the work.
Okay,
Depends on who you ask.
so we'll say you're part of the mod team for it. So
Yeah.
So in standard Gundam Battle Assault 2, there's some issues with the game that are not present in your mod. You want to tell us what the actual changes are?
Okay. For some reason, between Gundam the Battle Master 2 and Gundam Battle Assault 2, they added this delay to player 2's attack frames by and it's only for normals. If you do a special move, it'll come out when it's supposed to, but there's a 1 frame delay for any input that player 2 does that player 1 doesn't have to worry about, and the somehow Yuri Bacon entirely fixed this bug.
Now,
Secondary.
one second. Now, Yuri Bacon guys, just a little bit about them. They actually did the Digimon Rumble Arena mod as well. So they are very well versed in taking PS1 games and helping, you know, write and edit them and, you know, basically improving them for quality of life. Continue, Combo.
adding to that, Yuri Bacon has been providing online servers for Kylera, for Null DC Bear for probably well over a decade. So uh, they've contributed a lot to my ability to even play people online for a long time.
Yep, Yuri Bacon, big heart. We love you here at the Frosty Fight Club. They played in the Hive Mind games and actually got quite far. So they're fantastic. We're hoping maybe they'll show up tomorrow. Let me ask you something, Combo. What are you doing tomorrow around the same time now?
Most likely I'll be getting a COVID booster, or at least I'll be taking my mother to get a COVID booster. So I
Ah,
probably won't be around.
yeah. Well, hey, I'm always trying to get more people to play crappy games. Literally. So, Gundam Battle Assault 2, outside of that main change, what other quality of life improvements can we expect later today?
Well, some of the quality of life changes are due to Duck Station having overclocking, because there's a lot of slowdown in that game, and so being able to overclock to 180% just knocks out any stutters that game may have. So beforehand we would have to pick the singular first stage, or else you'd get lag. Now you can just pick whatever stage you want. The hack itself, they put a 30 frame per second limiter on the game, but it was a 60 frame per second game. Am I still in there?
I think so. Let
Mhm.
me,
Oh,
are you in? Let me see. I see Yuri. I wish this was sorted by thing.
oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
create a session of Battle Assault 2, and if you want to join, we could just talk about it. That would be cool.
I
Sure.
shall take my leave for a bit until the next tournament. And the tournament, the
Tournament.
next tourney,
It's like it's a tournament business. You can't.
tourney business. That's great.
All right.
Keo, I wanted to say great job, and also thank you for everything. Like you and the other homie that worked on the mod. Thanks for giving that to the community. As a Gundam fan, I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Thanks for promoting this game and getting it in this tournament.
Yep. Thanks for fighting.
Um,
I'll talk to you soon about your prize.
Awesome.
all right, let's
I
invite.
live.
Yeah. Hi, Combo Kyo. Hop in here.
What's up, combo?
So,
Nothing. GG's winning the whole thing again.
thank you. I could have very easily lost that to GM100. I think
Yeah,
he just kind of got a little bit sweaty at the end and maybe lost his nerve a bit, but he easily could
Yeah,
have turned that around.
That
I'm
was
telling you,
some.
JM100 is a good player in that game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
All right. Whenever you're ready, Combo. I'm in your edition of the game. It even has your name on it.
Are you? Oh, wait. I think I just joined the.
Yeah, that's
Are
me.
you silent?
I am silent. I mean, until I talk, and then I'm not.
I think he is, but I think he's doing something right now.
What? You can't hear me? Hello? Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So in here, we have. So first off, we have all of the different, mechs and everything here. That's pretty awesome. And is there anything that you in particular want to show us about this game prior to the tournament?
Yeah. We added some things in the options menu that I think it's in game options. So this is like we've expanded the options to show that you could pick a random stage. This random stage, just instead of it picking the stage that you had picked last, Yuri Bacon set up a sort of like a randomizer for stage AI or for stage ID, so that it'll automatically place itself on a different stage, so you don't have to worry about constantly cycling through for stage diversity. You could lower the frame rate if you wanted to back to 30.
Why would you do that?
No idea, but you have the option.
Oh my god.
Community music is we changed it, so Akai's music is normally unused in the it's on the ISO. It was used in the previous Gundam the Battle Master games. Awesome guitar riffing track, but it's not attached to any stage. So if anybody picks Act Guy, it'll override whatever music was supposed to play, and it'll pick that guitar Act Guy music.
Interesting.
And secondarily, my favorite track in the game is Stage 2's music. If you pick Ball and nobody's playing Act Guy, it'll override the music to the one that I like. It's just a little thing for
Hey,
myself.
X-Liar. How you doing, man? All right. Looking pretty cool. So I love this. So talk to me about pilot display. Is that something that you guys added, or was that already there?
That was already there. We just changed the text to say "Nah."
Okay, fair enough. So in this game, so it's first to 3, and that's because of how fast it goes.
Oh yeah, it's 99 real-time seconds. There's no Capcom seconds here. So even though there's 3 stocks, it's basically like a third of a standard match. For additional features, if you want to pick any of the 4 unused mechs in this game, it's Cubile, Zed Gundam, Hamahama, and the O. If you select your mech, any mech at all on the screen, then you press any one of the 4 shoulder buttons, and it'll change the text and play the unused audio file to let you know which mech you're going to pick, so that you have access to them. It only works while you're in handicap select.
That's really cool. I'll do the Zed Gundam. All right. So, in the words of Rick and Morty, show me what you got. And there are no rounds in this game. It is 3 health bars, and when they all deplete, you've lost, more or less. So that's why first to 3 is so quick.
With the O, his quarter circle back is like a really fast unblockable, and it is active pretty much the entire time until you recover. Even if it doesn't look like it, the retraction, the weapon is still active.
Wow. That's crazy, bro. Alright, we're gonna play a little bit more.
There's my favorite track.
Nice. These games go so fast. Oh my god. Even a ball can do it.
The damage is relatively high, but considering you have 3 stocks and the timer, they do tend to go fast, surprisingly.
Alright, we'll do one more and then we'll call it here for our part 1. Have you had fun, Combo? Has this been... Hey, yo, look at the stage. That's hype.
I've had a lot of fun. The community here is really hmm.
Nice. All right,
Really inviting and friendly.
folks. That's Combo Kyo. This is Gundam